Today I would like to share about how God helped me change and teach me to be a giving and generous person. And I am from Myanmar. I grew up with 7 siblings, and my father passed away when I was 9. So I grew up with a lack of basic needs and not having enough. I remember sharing 1 egg with 4 siblings. Can you imagine that? 1 egg with 4 people eating. And now I have a lot of egg. When I go to macro, I buy the 0 size, which is the biggest and more expensive. But I couldn't even finish for 1 month. It is already in the fridge. So what I want to say is that God is always giving. The experience that we have in the past, it is not a wasting time. He wants us to be grow and be mature. So it is valuable, the experience that we had in the past. And He will always bless us and give us. And after that, this experience kept me, hold on the possession that I have. I don't want to be generous to others. I don't want to give what I have, This mindset always kept me, to be, to keep saving for tomorrow. So in my mind, I always, worry, what if I don't have tomorrow, So I kept worrying. And it made me, hold on my hands instead of, being generous and giving to others. I pray to God one day, I want to change myself. Please help me. And then one day I was listening to YouTube like this, like the Darwin display. And there was one preacher was talking about tithing, because I also want to practice, giving tithe, and I couldn't do, And the preacher, I don't remember who was that, but the preacher talked about that giving tithe is recognizing the God that we are worshiping is alive, And I compare myself to the other religions, They are giving much more than me, and the God that they are worshiping is not even alive, and they can even give more than that. Why can't I give? The God that I'm worshiping is alive. And each year we celebrate His birth, because giving tithe, we cannot give to tithe who is dead, We give to tithe who is alive. Our God is alive, and I want to recognize that. So starting from that, I start, giving tithe. And also more than that, God helped me and teach me, change my heart as well to be generous to others, Rich and poor are not, didn't happen by accident. God allocate us where I will be born, where you'll be born. Doesn't matter developed country or developing country, but He wants us to be community. He wants us to share with what we have. And I also reflect my life. I reflect my life in the past, and I could taste and see His faithfulness and His goodness, how He has been so much, faithful to me and looking after me throughout my lifetime. And starting from that, I have a heart, wanting to share and bless to the needy. But whenever I see the opportunity, I don't want to hold on anymore, because everything comes from God. Do you know how? This clothes, you may see this is just a clothes, but where the raw material come from, all the raw material come from the ground, all the creation, even the smartphone, the iPhone, the titanium, right? Everything comes from the ground. Everything comes from the Lord. So I understood that, and then I start. It made me, not wanting to hold all my possession, but whenever I see the opportunity, I want to bless with the finance that I have, because imagine that you have a cup that is filled of water. If you don't pour into another cup, how God can add you more. Mm-hmm. Yet I see this as an example, and I don't want to hold on my hand or my fingers or my cup. I wanna keep pouring into other cup that is empty, so that God can add more into my life. So starting from that, I'm not fear of being lack, or I'm not afraid of if I don't have enough tomorrow, because I want to trust Him. So this is the journey that God taught me to make Him a different person, totally different person from the past. So I really thankful to God helping me and taught me to be a generous person and giving to others. And this is not easy. The 5 minutes sharing is very short, and it seems to be easy, but it is a process. God I didn't change immediately, but it is the process and, the journey that, I have to, spend time with God and listen and obey to Him to be in this stage. So it is the process, and I hope one of you or each of you will get encouragement, from my testimony. Thank you so much.